True Zero Emissions here, working on the Wolf King GTR. Really excited about this scooter. We're just adding a rear view video monitor so I can see what's happening behind me. So if you saw the previous videos, one of the several hundred videos, short videos I'm making, I plan to make several 100,000, but maybe millions. What do you think? Can we make millions of videos? Maybe if you guys make videos, how could that work? Well, I'm already doing that. You guys make videos and it inspires me to make videos. That's how I have so many videos. Okay, so I was thinking, this camera was up here, and then I thought, let's try putting it down here because there's a space right here, right? And I could put double-sided sticky tape, 3M, on top and on bottom to hold this in place. And then also see if I can wrap some zip ties around this somehow to help stabilize it. But it may not be necessary, right? That may not be needed with the sticky tape. This sticky tape's so strong. I've been using this for a very long time. I just asked around. I asked people. I always do that. I ask people. It's called Extreme Mounting Tape, and it says Scotch, and it says 3M. Anything 3M is great. I really like their tint, the crystalline tint. It blocks the infrared. That is not normal tint. This tint actually blocks the heat. It doesn't just darken the windows, it blocks the heat. It can actually be clear. It doesn't have to darken the windows at all. That's a choice. So you can have clear tint that blocks the heat out. It's really a great tint. 3M. Okay, so yeah, I'm thinking about mounting the camera there. That seems like a good spot because now this is all clear right here. All right. That looks like the spot to me. I think I may put it there. We'll see. How does that look? Seems like a good place for it. It seems better than putting it up here, right? What do you think? Yeah? Where would you put it? Where would you put that? If you were putting a rear view video, if you were installing this for someone, where would you put the camera? It seems like a good spot. It can really go anywhere back here. I could also probably get a wireless one that connects to the back of the helmet. That's an option as well. But for now, this one has a cable. This is what I'm using. That seems good to me. I think it seems like a good spot. I like that. Well, let's see how it looks. Let's go ahead and plug it in and see how that angle looks. Let's see. Here's the plug. If we look inside here, we'll see that there's a, if I can get it to focus here. Let's see if I can get this to focus. There's only one way this can go in, is what I'm trying to show you. If I can get it to focus. See that little plastic piece on top there? That groove goes into that groove right there, see? And then you go like this. See the arrow's showing you where it is. See the little bump too right there? That's telling you that that's where that line is. And then you just line that up with this arrow. There's actually an arrow there as well. This is very well made. I like this very much. Good job, Wolfbox. This is all Wolfbox right here. So there it is. We'll plug it in carefully, never forcing anything. And let's see what we have up here now. Let's power up the system. See if I can get this to turn on here. I'm still figuring out how to turn this on because I keep turning the light on down there. So I'm trying to turn on the display. Oh, there it goes. It's one press. One press turns it on. Oh, wow. So now, oh yeah, that's the place for it. See, now I can get a low angle and it's not even showing the bumper. And then I can go up See that? That's the one. That's the spot. Because before the bars were there. This is the place. This is the one. Okay, let's go ahead and see our different views now. That's the front view. And let's see both. This will be front. This is rear. Yeah, that's the one. That's it. That's the spot. Okay, what's going to be a fun challenge is getting this date, time, and day to be the correct numbers, because it has to do with I think with the daylight savings time, and there's a specific way to set it, which I've done in my car, and I had to have help doing it. I was speaking with customer service with Wolfbox, and they explained for me how to do that. Okay, everyone, True Zero Emissions here, signing off for the moment, but certainly not stopping the projects. This is such an exciting life. Life's just so exciting, isn't it? I mean, we have things like this we could use as ways to get around where we need to go. Isn't that great? Micromobility, it's fantastic. And then we got these chargers where we can control the voltage and amperage ourselves. And then we have electric vehicle charging stations that we can use when I get the adapter. And look on Alien Ride's website. I know Amazon has them as well for the adapters that let you plug your chargers into an electric vehicle charging station. And I don't know anything about how to do that yet, so please research that yourself. I have to learn this. It's a process. I just had to learn a couple of days ago how to use this charger, and I've had that charger for a couple of years. It took a year waiting to get it, and then I spent a year having it and not using it because I wanted to make sure I was ready to use it. That's just how I am. I collect things, and then when it's time, I use them when it's time to use them. And it's time to use that because this scooter, it's ready for it.